The party, delving ever deeper into the western wastes, begin to travel along the deep scar, a unnatural, unlike the Ralden Canyon, an unnatural scar, gash within this land that goes deep into darkness. No water, no, the bottom of it beyond your vision, clothed in shadow as it travels too deep, and no like water flow that explains its existence. Um, Pushing along it, you've encountered a number of things: a sandstorm filled with undeath, a tornado, right, almost exactly right after that imbued one of your members and awakened further infusement of the elemental wind within them. And finally, you, after neglecting a small group of cultists, had to face off against a much larger fiend, summoned forth and unbound into this plane. And it's there, as you guys complete your long rest, that we pick up. As you guys once more begin to set out for your destination. Since you were here first, Fluffy, why don't you roll me a D100?
Okay. Today's the 21st, correct?
Let me double check.
Forge's Flare?
Let me double check. I think 2 days past last session, right?
Correct.
I think it's the 20. Well, no, you're right. It's the 20th because we're on the third day. Okay, yeah. Good bookkeeping, buddy.
42?
42.
So it is the 21st? Yes!
Yes, sir. You got it right. Why don't you take, for being first and for getting the date right, why don't you take Pete an inspiration, my friend?
Oh! Yay.
Mm-hmm. All right. 42. Oh.
42.
I was wondering what one did you roll. Okay, why don't you roll me a D4?
Really slow for anybody else.
No, it's on your
Robot.
end. Yeah, it's on your end, Fluffy. Or Snorlax.
You said a D4?
Yeah, why don't you roll me a D4? Oh, okay. Well, collect taxes and move ahead. You skip 2 days pass uneventfully.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brothers!
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. No demons. No, just nice. Hiking through the landscape. Still going through water and all that, but
Yeah.
But
2
days go by. Are you here, Snorlax, or is your shit going?
Am I?
Your voice is, but you want to try leaving and rejoining Discord real quick?
Yeah.
How much water were you going through a day? Like 6.5?
It's 2 pounds of water per person per day.
So the best thing to do is just calculate that out.
That would be, there's 7 of you. Well, no, Spec doesn't drink water, so there's 6 of you, 12 plus 2 gallons for 2 gallons for Fred. You do have her, the fairy, with you, but she doesn't. She's like drinks so little, it's not really worth having to calculate for. So I put that at about 14 gallons a day. I mean, 14 pounds worth of water per day with your group's current composition. Okay. Well, we can settle that later. But 2 days later of just nice, peaceful hiking, you eventually leave the deep scar behind in its dark depths. Over the course of your travel, you kind of like looking down into it, especially at night, you see large things moving in the dark below it. But you don't fuck with that, and it doesn't fuck with you apparently. As you guys leave it behind. Instead, pressing forward beyond Deep Scar and into the more flat portion of the the wait, no, that's not right. It's to the eastern portion of the Western Wastes. All right. Well, you did it first, so let's just go blue. You there, girl?
Yes.
A
Sorry.
little bit of phlegm there, blue.
Yeah, my bad. What's up?
I want you to roll me a D100.
D100. Pew. 70.
70. Okay, let's see what we got here. Calculator.
Oh, that is not right.
It is not right.
I put down 6,412 days worth of rations for water.
It does not seem right. I want to take a 0 or 2 off of there.
I forgot to carry the 1.
Oh, you guys, as you're pushing along a ridge, kind of step into like a clearing that kind of opens up between these two like rocky structures that line the right, and it opens up into this almost this small dip. And as you're kind of walking by it, you realize this small dip looks almost unnatural. You want to investigate, Iggy?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Why don't you why don't you roll me an investigation check?
Okay. Oh yeah. No.
What'd you roll?
A 4.
Looking over, you think your first impression wrong. Just a little hole. You look over it, it kind of just dips down, it's like a small crater dips down about like 6 feet at its like deepest, kind of like sloping. You can see like plants are starting to grow. Probably just a hole.
Any interesting plants or just plants?
No, it's actually an invasive non-Thessalonian scrub that's been kind of a pest in the Western Wastes.
Does it have any flowers or anything on it?
No, it's summer.
Damn.
Yeah. You guys got here in spring, that's why like everything was flowering, but now it's getting into summer and all that life is starting to wither.
Okay.
With the heat. Yeah, just a hole.
Well, that's the hole.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna throw a rock into it? Yeet.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check for me? She just kicks a little hole over the edge with her little feetsies.
5. What better?
Push, 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 push. Just rolls to a stop.
All right. Cool.
He just walks away. We cut back to the very rare magic out of it. No, I'm kidding.
Like a relic item sitting in the bottom of it, and Iggy's just like,
it's a staff of power. Well, I'm good. Just like the destiny blade of fate, and you're just like, oh, I'm good. Just come walking by.
That's a stupid looking sword.
Okay.
Too big for me to sneak off with.
Okay, Hyacinth, why don't you roll me a D100? Mark
65.
65. Oh. All right. Wow, you're pretty close. Well, I guess it's because you're pretty close, huh? Oh, this one's so... Okay, we'll get to the... Okay, we'll do this one here, all right? Hyacinth, you're kind of like walking along and you hear it like... You're a pretty perceptive person. You hear like a strange like bird sound that's like not quite right. As you're pressing over like a flat expanse with some like not hills but not quite like small plateaus, where like there's the up like surge of like stone that cuts out of like the dust because it's harder and doesn't, but like that, but like not as large, but like they're kind of like in like small clumps that are like hill-sized, essentially, kind of around you. And you hear this screeching, almost bird sound, but like it's too deep and a little too loud.
Can she go where these noises coming from?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Why is roll 20 looking different?
Yeah, roll 20 still being an 8 for me.
Sketch. Is everything alphabetized? Perception. That's the beat.
Yes, ma'am. 16. Yeah, you figure pretty quickly. You're able to figure out the direction, kind of like veer off of like the like rough trail that you've been following, and kind of clambering over a small hill. You see these very beautiful creatures. This like pale, these like they have like a gray flanks that like fade into like this pale white chest. You can see the back legs of this creature are hooved, but as you look at the forelegs, they're talons. And following up this creature, you can see it's almost like an eagle and a horse were like smashed together. You can see long wings, kind of long silvery wings, kind of cascade out of the side of it, out of its flanks, and its head is this like proud and beautiful gray eagle head, much larger than it has any right to be. This creature's the size of a horse. And you see, like, it has this long hooked beak and these feathers that like rise up into crests on either side of its head. And you can see it's currently like perched over some kind of oxen or something. You can see it's like ripping, like tearing at its flank and tearing it out. You can see like organs are being exposed. It looks like a recent kill. And then you hear and you watch is a pair of like whatever this thing is young with like wings that are like too small for their body and kind of like flap uselessly, kind of like trot up to this thing and start tearing at it. And you realize this is like a mother feeding her children.
Aww. Sorry. She's kind of gonna look at the scene and be like, oh, this is so beautiful. And then she's gonna, where's everyone else in comparison to this?
They didn't notice this. You're the one who picked it out and you didn't mention it anyway. So they just kind of, they're like not far at all. They're just kind of like meandering up a hill. You kind of like went off a little bit.
She's gonna like try to leave the scene quietly so she can get everyone to see the scene.
Okay, roll stealth check.
Boop. 20.
Heck yeah. You, in your natural element, in nature, amongst animals, you silently creep away.
Guys, there's a really beautiful scene. Come, I want to show you.
What?
Yeah, come on, over here.
Is it another child?
No, well, not technically. And it's not, I mean, they're children, but they're not the ones that you are untrustworthy of. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Okay. And then she'll show Iggy and whoever else follows along the scene.
Okay, you bring them back, and as you kind of crest with the ridge, you see like literally like 10 feet away from you, one of these like foals is pawing at like what looks to be like a lung or something and like picking at it, and then it looks up at you and does like that head tilt, like what are you, kind of confused look. It's about 10 feet away from you.
She's gonna do the head tilt also.
You have this like moment, and then you hear, and you, as the mother slams on the ground in between you two and is like flaring her front, has her like wings like flapping, her claws like clawing. She's like,
hold on.
She's gonna eat us.
She's not gonna eat us. She's just worried. Hang on, I'll figure this out.
She's gonna eat us.
She's not gonna eat us. I'll talk to her. It's fine. It's just a
I
misunderstanding.
like this perfect snack size.
Really? Okay, fine. Then get behind me while I talk to her. If you're that concerned.
He like grabs her like the bottom of her dress, like, I'm not getting eaten today.
And then she'll talk to the creature and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Your children are very adorable. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your meal.
I'll say, make an animal handling check. Also with advantage because of your fur bulk thing.
Fur bulk.
Animal handling. Well.
15.
No, 13's not bad. It like looks to be calming down and like it's still kind of like interposing itself, but it doesn't look like it's gonna charge you like it was a second ago. And you see the other foal kind of like hops up next to its sibling. The two of them start like kind of play fighting over the piece of meat, and you hear and you see a male one of these creatures, fully grown, even bigger than the female, like trots up beside her and like it kind of like nuzzles her for a second, and then it like
He's gonna eat us.
turns towards the two of you and like tilts its head curiously.
Tyson's gonna tilt her head.
Oh no.
He's gonna eat us.
He's not gonna eat us.
Roll an animal handling check. Let's find out. Well, you still have advantage.
That one. He's gonna eat us.
Boop.
Hey, 22.
Advantage mattering so hard.
You have like one of the like the Jurassic Park one where you have your hand up, but like you slowly like inch closer to these creatures, and there's like they look like the female seems especially protective, and then you get close enough and like you begin to like pet one of them, and then it like starts to relax, and like there's like a couple moments where you're like, is Tyson about to get murdered? But you like find yourself like legitimately petting and playing with these creatures.
They're gonna eat us.
I know, Iggy. See, they're peaceful creatures. You just have to treat them with respect.
I don't trust him.
Okay, well maybe if you try petting one of them. Here,
Can Iggy attempt to pet one of them?
Yeah, Tyson's gonna like sort of do the thing where she grabs, or not grabs, but she'll hold Iggy's hand and sort of like lead it so that it's like, oh, it's Tyson's hand, but now Iggy's like, maybe that'll help relax.
Okay, yeah, that's called the help action. Make an animal handling check with advantage, Iggy.
You got this.
Oh no.
No, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You are too snack sized.
Now, Blue, you do have a D4 you can add to this. It's your choice if
Oh,
you
it
want
is-
to.
I should have guided you. I'm so sorry. Whoops.
I'll give it a try.
I'll tell you. You don't want to roll. Okay, you didn't want to roll lower than a 10 here. That is goblin snack roll. It like there's kind of like a. You see, okay, you know what happens here is like the foal kind of sees you and like wants to play with you, but they're actually already bigger than you, and so it just like boosh knocks you over. You fall back, boosh, hit your head on a rock. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. You get like a bump growing on your head, and it's like it looks kind of you confused, and then goes back to playing with the other foal.
So they just bullied me instead.
It's a more accurate representation of it.
Oh, isn't that just the sweetest thing? They wanted to play with you.
He like squints up at her.
It's like rubs the back of your head. There's a little bit of blood.
No, don't be all fussy. I can heal you when we're back. But see, I can't believe you thought they would eat you.
They probably would have.
They would not.
I don't know.
I would not allow them to eat you.
I don't know if you could stop them. She like stands up.
I could have. Now, come on, let's let them enjoy their meal.
Yeah.
She's gonna go wave at the family and be like, goodbye, thank you for letting us share your space.
You let out like a screech as you walk away. The little foals try to like echo the like mother and father's screech, but it's like not loud enough, and it's got like a softness to it instead of like the harsh shriek. But you guys continue head on your way, and as you're traveling, you come into view of a tall, towering stone structure that kind of rises up a couple hundred feet out of the earth. Just a natural formation that just, like, you've seen like littler versions of these, but this one really rises up, and it's off to your right a little bit. And as you pass by, you see a actual, like, near it, because you're not like going through it, you're going like about about a half mile away from it. You pass by, you see a sign on a trail that leads up to it, and it reads Crastus Cleft. Cybin, why don't you roll me a perception check? What's up?
Is it a see or a hear or a smell? What kind of?
It would be seeing.
Okay. Just curious. Alright. 20. And now.
I'll be honest, here in your Discord, it's not roll 20. Oh, by the way, why are you figuring that out? Who had the book from the ship?
That would be me.
Yeah, Juno.
Did you want to read through it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, one sec. That could have. Well, he's figuring that out. Okay, like 2 days passed, so obviously you've had plenty of time to work on that. Reading through it. Most of it is just like this. Apparently, the office and this journal that you found apparently belonged to the quartermaster of the ship. So a lot of it's just like figures, like, just tracking like resources and what they need to buy and like managing that and all that. There are like brief entries. These brief entries describe he kind of talks about his doubts about the captain's obsession. Of catching this one ship that belongs to some kind of sky pirate. And yes, I will be putting sky in front of words because it's cool. This sky pirate that's just like eluded them time after time. Eventually he talks about like furiously scribbling on this page. You can see there's like an excitement behind it. They finally sighted this airship they've been chasing for months, and they realized what the name of the airship was. That it was the Happy Squid, the famed Happy Squid, piloted by none other than the legendary sky pirate Oriana Sokov. The last entry, as you get to the end of it, talks about his nervousness trying to drive their ship through the western wastes, chasing the Happy Squid across the high Alps, worried about how the heat is going to affect their ability to like maintain altitude. And that's where it cuts off.
That thing's still floating around somewhere.
Fucking boat, man.
Fucking boat.
Is there anything about the battering ram? Is it still intact?
Well, investigation
Real
check.
questions.
Huh?
Roll an investigation check.
I'm asking the real questions here. 22.
Yo, so like reading through this thing, this is an old notebook. This is like at least 20, 30 years old, this notebook. But it does mention a battering ram of a of a wolf that's enchanted so that when it like strikes something, it fucking bites it.
Oh
Brings a
no.
tear to my eye.
Um,
Is this better?
what's up? Say something.
Something.
Nah.
Cool. My internet's just fucky tonight. Then.
Yeah. Oh well.
Better
16.
you than me.
16. You notice some writing on a wall next to this sign, kind of carved into like the sandstone.
Okay. Can I read it?
Yeah. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll say because it's druidic, you can read it. Because I'll give you druidic as like the one, because it's a class feature. It's like the one language you're like, okay, because it's like magically understanding it more than it's like a more intuitive language you kind of automatically understand as you like learn druidic magic. But looking it over, it says, let me double check this real quick. It says, "Come and find my treasure" in druidic.
Hmm. Well. Anyone else read that?
Do what?
Over there. It says, come and find my treasure.
Sounds a bit dirty. Where? What? Up on the cliff?
Where was it written?
What's up?
Just on. Where was it written?
It
Is
was
just on-
yeah.
next to the
There's like a
rock?
sign, like a wooden sign with like a peg that it's been just driven into the
Oh.
ground, and then off to the side, kind of like carved into the stone wall near it, is like that in druidic. Which, the way like druidic's also designed so it kind of just folds into like natural crevices. So like the others didn't even realize it was language. It just looked like cracks that had naturally formed. It was
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, point to it. The rest of you can see it. Rock.
7.
Yeah.
Pointing in a vague direction a half mile away doesn't help
Right.
us.
Right. Come on. And I'll just walk over there.
Okay.
Oh, look, tiny map.
What happened to that?
It's back. I'm sorry. He's just adding the thing.
Oh, you did actually. I'll add it later, but you actually find out the name of the ship that you guys encountered, or the front half of that ship. It was the Sky Piercer.
You really are just gonna throw sky in front of everything.
I meant it when I said it.
I dig it.
I dig you.
Oh yeah, baby. Did you? You guys can just walk past this thing. You can go climb it. It's up to you if you want to investigate.
I want to show them where it said find my treasure.
Yeah, it legitimately to them just looks like cracks. And they also like mostly think you're illiterate too, so it's like not the best situation for you to convince them that it's writing.
Yeah, there's treasure around here. You want to look for a bit?
You positive?
Yeah. The rock said so. That's the people's champion. I'm gonna start looking.
Can I hit him?
I'll help.
Hitting him? I mean, okay.
We're looking.
You're well, probably a little. Knowing Jen, probably a little bit of both.
Also, it doesn't help when you point, Simon, when you have no hands.
Somebody needs to get him gloves. Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, yeah, he probably has sleeves, so you kind of like you see like the sleeve. There's just nothing coming out of the end of it.
Okay.
But like as you guys look, are you guys heading? So
Yeah, you know, I'm going for it. Why not?
okay, so you guys like
helping.
it's only like a half mile out of your way as
Yeah.
you guys quickly come to like the base of the structure, and you rapidly find yourself on a trail that like winds around this stone structure very convolutedly to like avoid the like really extremes, and you find it like winds around this thing. Did you want to just take the trail up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to keep my eyes out to make sure like we're not walking like unstable footing or
Sure, yeah, go for it. Roll a perception check.
something potentially dangerous like that.
Yeah, eye out for ambushes is always a good idea on the Western Range. 14. You don't see much. I mean, you right here at the base of it, it's kind of like the base of this thing kind of like sinks down into the earth a little bit. So there's like ridges kind of around you, so you can't really see much down here in general. But it's mostly just you just don't really catch much at all. But you guys start climbing up this thing, and it's a it's a workout. You guys are like everyone here is in pretty well conditioned just from like hiking for like days on end, repeatedly carrying like dozens if not hundreds of pounds of gear with them each day. So like you're all pretty good shape, but even this is a little bit of a hike. But it's not too bad. You can see it like it really like stretches out the vertical ascent. Towards the end though, it does start to get like steeper and steeper and steeper, and I'm gonna need an athletics check from all of you. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Who's running shit? You just wanted up on the bed, so
Let's check.
Hyacinth continuing to be a monster.
Yeah, but although don't say that because that might jinx it for the rest of the session.
Good job, Simon.
Need to find some.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're getting help from someone who rolled over 20.
Oh, Simon.
Kiki, roll athletics.
No.
No.
I can
Oh,
roll
yeah.
acrobatics.
You're probably getting bat. Well, Jin hasn't rolled yet. Oh wait, he has. Oh no. God, you rolled a 3, buddy.
We are gonna be very tired.
Yeah, but it's still a 12.
Man, all of you were like, oh god, this climb. Oh, rough. Hyacinth and Mercy just made eye contact and was like, race to the top of the hill.
I was just thinking, I was like, racing to the top.
The two of them, the two muscle kids go running off. Hyacinth and Mercy take off. Yeah. Spec, Gawain, Fluffy.
Well, is Fluffy backpacking me, or am
I would explain his lower role actually, as he'd like just taken on the extra like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
As you hop into his backpack, he's like, I'm running. He probably. I like the. I think canonically, he doesn't know you're in the backpack. He's just like, I'm getting out of shape as he's like working with like you, just kind of
like,
chilling, and you're like eating in the back of his thing, like eating a banana.
munching on a little bit of a ration? Yeah.
Eating his snack.
Simon or the back struggling. He's like laughing at us from his bag.
But Simon, you're having a tough time getting up here. Can you are you doing anything to help yourself, or do you want to make a Constitution save?
Wild shape. Into,
Sure.
Like, something that has climb speed.
What are you wild shaping into?
Can I turn it into the big spider yet? I don't know what the CR on those are.
What's the CR you can turn into?
I'm level 4. My CR goes. They're challenge rating 1. I don't think I can turn into those.
No, you
I can
couldn't.
give you a hint about panthers and.
Yeah, I don't think the flying speed is going to do something different.
Oh yeah, different. Yeah.
Yeah, so turn into a panther.
His trademark. I like to think that your panther. Well, technically, it's not a panther if it's not black, because that's the only thing. Panthers are just black leopards. Well, that's not technically true because it includes other species of big cat. But I like to imagine the leopard that you turn into, or the jaguar that you turn into, is like kind of blue and green instead of like just black.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're like. Fuck this shit. You're like decidedly followed by, and then you guys just go. You just watch. There's like a boom as a like blur of blue and green cat takes off past you. The final leg of this journey, you guys push along as you start to get higher. It starts to get steeper. The final leg of this is just pure like vertical climb. And I need athletics checks from you guys if you want to make it up there.
I need to roll one.
You don't. You have a climbing
going
speed. You're
to-
fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna inspire myself.
Okay, normally you can't inspire yourself,
Okay,
but
now
tell me how
I'll
you
inspire
inspire
others.
yourself, Chris.
Oh, this
Tell
is
me
just
on this.
Pep talk. Just pep talk. Just like,
You feel great. You can win. You can do this.
I note to self, don't ever let him convince you to do this again.
Hammies are protesting.
Too much climbing.
What the fuck did I go to a desert?
Oh, if I normally can't choose one creature other than yourself. Okay, no, never mind. By rule, no.
You can use your
My
health
rules
die
are
if you want.
Sure. You know, I'm gonna roll.
Health die is basically an inspiration.
There we go.
Hey!
Pep talk.
There you go.
And you were worried, and then you just nat 20.
Yeah. He watched him, and then just like a naturally takes the wall. Mercy, Hyacinth, Judd all make it up lickety split. Simon just blurs up. I assume Iggy's still being backpacked.
Yeah.
And she's well within your carrying capacity.
Heck no.
Spec, you look at this like sandstone wall and you're like, this isn't gonna work out. I weighed way too much. I'm just gonna break this shit.
Okay.
How
What's up?
I said I guess I'll go around then.
Oh well, no, it's like the last ridge. I mean, you could try to find it, I guess. Roll a survival check.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. You
Found a loading ramp.
no. From
this elevator.
he like it's not like he like is in tune with nature or like connected to like these patterns and all that. It's more like he's like, okay, wait, I know how geology fucking works. And he's like, wait, and you walk over there and you find a wall that's much more like suited to your weight. Why don't you make me another athletics check? I'll say this one's at advantage.
Ooh.
I
don't think that's gonna help, will it?
No.
It could get you to at least.
You'd have to roll.
10,
You'd have to roll a 6. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, true. It's a
Oh, you
D6.
Oh.
So if you'd have to roll a 6 on the D6. Okay.
Aw.
I mean, I'll inspire him.
You want to? How do you inspire the robot?
I'm gonna poke my head off over the side and provide rather unhelpful advice about where to put his hands. Enough that he's gonna be annoyed to find the right spots.
Okay, as a D6.
D6.
Okay, true. You can add another D6 to that if you want.
That's enough.
Well, 14 was the DC. As you Doosh, 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 and
wanna
finally
make that
pull
happen.
yourself up to the top of this just massive like spire of a plateau. And you can see there's actually like halfway up it like splits, and you can see why it's called Crassus Cleft, as it is like clefted into twain. But pulling yourself up here with the strain, covered in sweat, you come to the top of this structure, and the wind courses through your sweat slickened hair, tickling your scalp, cooling you, and it feels good. And as you kind of step to the edge of this, you kind of glance out and you can see for miles and miles, just sprawling out before you, the entirety of the eastern portion, the southeastern portion of the Western Wastes. You see kind of carved in Druidic on like a boulder atop here. In Druidic, you read, "Behold, my infinite wealth."
That would be a druid's treasure.
Yeah. You think Simon thought there's gonna be an actual like monetary reward going into this? No. Simon knew that story, but still.
Once but as you like look out, like this is an amazing vantage point, and besides it just being like a beautiful, gorgeous view, you can see like rolling hills, ridges. You can see some of the unnatural parts of it too, because those of you who knew, like a lot of the fights against the tyrants happened in the Western Wastes. You can see like the craters and like the scars of the earth that don't conform to like the natural flow of things. But why don't you guys, if you'd like, roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
Forte.
A group check. First ever.
All of us.
Yeah, all of you can roll them. You're all looking.
Oh wait, I forgot. These are kind of my forte.
Yeah, and then there's Simon.
Do you want to add anything to that
Whoops,
side?
I
then?
don't-
Some of the
Wow, I didn't have advantage, but okay.
You wasted it.
DCs go up to 30.
Yeah, I'll add my health down.
Okay.
Hey.
33. Fuck me. Well, I gotta one sec. I need to fill out your map.
Mercy doesn't find the thing, but he has a great fucking view. Oh man.
Guys, prepare. If we get a fight in this game, prepare for me to do absolutely nothing.
Where's Iggy's perception check? She could hit a 30 totally.
Okay, let me just.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 You have advantage since I put you on my shoulders.
Yeah, look at that. You're halfway to 30.
See? Can you see the parade, Iggy?
This is when she decides to become a knight. I'm just gonna get that
just
reference.
Cavalier.
It's the Walmart theme where Iggy's the one being held up to the TV and you just get like super close up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you say, champ.
Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I can't understand what you're talking about.
Let me see. What else can I give you? It's in range. All right. Okay, let me see. Export this one, but like you're perceiving things, and like I know that, but like it's also just like part of it is you guys just getting lost in the beauty of this land, and you so often you lose yourself in like the survival and the traversal and like just the minutia, and you're so low to the ground so often. You like you don't see it from like the macro scale, and this is that. This is an opportunity to like look at it from that scale, and it's a sight to behold. But that said, y'all won't make me update the map again.
Yes, sorry.
All right. Bing
You did it, Simon. You did it.
You did it.
What? Is that our first over 30?
Hmm?
Is that the first time anyone's rolled over
made the
30?
DM do all of them. Possibly. I have to go back in the logs.
Fuck is that spooky ass looking hill?
All right.
Yeah. This?
So you guys gaze out. And one by one, you pick out structures that are. Some of them are away from you. Some of them are ones you'll encounter if you continue on your course. This, as you look out at it, is like a strangely like ornate piece of architecture. You've seen like various ruins throughout this as you've pushed through the Western Waste, but this is like easily the most intact and most like, if somewhat lost to time, beautiful of them. It looks to be some kind of abandoned, forgotten temple. This one is less specific, less and much more like ephemeral. It's just this region that just looks to be, and it is in your path, by the way. It just looks to be not doing great. Like everything there is just like there's almost like there's this like weight hanging over it, and like it's kind of like it's not specific, but it's like a pattern you notice as you look at it more. You see like the plant life isn't doing great. There's like the shadows seem longer and darker. Even the bright places seem just not as bright. And then over here, and this is miles and miles away, you see curling from a hole in the ground. Like you can't really judge the size of it from this distance, but smoke kind of rising up. And because you rolled a 30, Simon, you have like this weird. So, Eyes of the Eagle are an arcane magic item, right? But at the heart of them, the catalyst that makes them function is an eagle's feather. And that falls within your domain. And you have like this moment of like focusing, of channeling power into it. And there's like this like punch in as you kind of look into distance, as your vision cuts closer and closer. And it feels like you're standing maybe 100 feet away from this hole, this miles and miles away. And you look, and you can make out the people there standing. All of them wearing heavy iron armor, kind of like a handful of them. They look kind of rough and tumble, and a handful of tattoos. All of them look like muscular, like they've seen some shit, scars here and there across them. And you see a bald one wearing a beard. This like just repeatedly, like perpetually sunburned man who's kind of like laughing to himself. And you see he like turns and begins to like move, and you notice on the side of his neck a tattoo of a scorpion. Before your vision returns to normal, and you like the strain on your eyes like hurts, but you feel like a migraine coming on. But you kind of like catch your breath a little bit, but you're there with your friends once more.
Yeah. Does I'm gonna tell you about a person. Does this sound familiar?
Give me a sec. Going
Bald,
through the notes.
beard, scorpion tattoo on his neck.
That sound familiar?
Oh, I recognize that. I know. Do you guys remember that weird guy that sort of appeared in a dust storm? Like, really tall, gave us that feather? Told us to burn it if we find the guy with the tattoo thing?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, I got the feather.
I found that guy.
Should we burn it?
Oh,
Uh,
maybe,
Johnson.
maybe
So-
when we're a little closer.
yeah, is that the? You see the hole? Anyone else see the hallway out there? And again, sleeve raises, point. We really need to buy him gloves now.
Mercy just squinting, like, I, I think I do.
Yeah, grab that hole. I think we'll go around it on the way there, but on the way back we'll be passing right by it.
It's also like out of your way, maybe a couple miles. It's like 2 miles out of your
Yeah.
way if you wanted to hit it on the way
Yeah,
down.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else was there? Did you just see that guy, like, next to the hole? Like,
No, there's smoke, burning, you're all wearing armor.
huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to make judgments before we get there. But out here in the wastes, chances are, if we go by, they will attempt to mug us. So, if they have any scouts while we try to go engage the cat thing, we might get flanked by some people, and that would suck. So, maybe we should deal with that on the way.
That's true. Is the I don't think I was here for the session where we had that guy.
There's a random encounter on a 100 table.
Yeah.
Yeah, guy
Does
appeared, a dust storm kicked up, and full-on lone wanderer appeared. Like, find a guy with a scorpion tattoo, burn this feather, then disappeared in another dust storm.
does scorpion tattoo sound familiar at all to me, Jake?
Oh, okay. Roll history check. You know what? Here, I'll let Iggy and Simon. You guys can roll this history check too.
Oh,
God.
yeah. Iggy, big brain. Iggy,
Oh
huge.
boy, guys,
But-
you could do it.
Oh, yeah! Oh, it's not an advantage. Oh!
Oh my god! All of us
Oh.
accidentally rolling with advantage and still getting the 20 on the left one.
Iggy is the smartest she's ever known about this history check.
You ought to add your d6 to it just so you can get above 20.
No, I'm okay.
Or your d4, that's an option too. Because you might need it.
I guess. I'll do a D4, sure. There we go.
This history check will ever roll.
The best of the best.
That's the best of the best.
Yeah, 23 for Iggy. Wow.
That's impressive.
I had a whole scorpion hyperfixation when I was 6 months old.
I know everything.
And then I guess that one had to go to hospital.
And then my mom had to hold my hand. So. Iggy got a 23.
Yeah. So, what'd you roll, Gawain?
8.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know shit.
Yeah.
Iggy, though, you
Big brain.
you probably well, the tattoo reminds you of stories you've heard about a famed outlaw gang. Double check I'm getting the name right. The Kovo Mori. No, the Kovo Mori. Who like hit just like train after train, and for like 6 years they like ran the pull up a map real quick to double check. They ran all up and down to the Moretti Plains, hitting caravans and like walking away with just, you know, masses and masses of gold before they just disappeared one day.
You'll explain that to them.
That's not exactly. Does not really bode well for a
The name.
peaceful encounter.
They were that good. Certainly not people we just want to engage. Although, who knows what that whole dude with the feather stuff was about.
Probably just probably someone looking for him. Bring him in.
That felt very much like a revenge for my family type deal, not a I'm gonna bring you in type. Yeah. That could just be me reading into it too much, but that's what I think.
Well, either way.
I don't say no to the health, though.
He also did say he'd give you money if you found them.
Yeah.
Oh, our favorite thing.
Shiny.
Adventuring party. You have money, you say.
I will do these evil acts for you. You say.
Take
not
6
evil,
monies,
they're
please.
bandits.
It's fun. You know,
6 monies.
Simon's pea brain. But he knows where the hole is. How many days away is the hole from where we are?
Let me see. Bink. 1, 2.
One, probably 3 or 4. Maybe a little more than that.
Like 3.5 if you headed straight there. I think. Let me double check that. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, 3.5 days.
And that's if we just cut across our current planned route.
Yeah. If you just went straight and then took a right, I don't know what that would be, but
No snapping. None.
no snappy snap.
So you're measuring to about...
So, a foot's 3 miles, and you cover 18 miles in a day at a normal pace. Hey, who's using a tape ruler?
That's me.
No, that's me. I'm sorry.
Stop measuring your 10. We know it's 10.2 inches, but you can leave your cock alone. Okay.
I was measuring my desk while I was listening to you all guys. I thought I muted my bed.
Who's Bob the Builder in over there?
Funnily enough, it seems diagonals don't save us any time. Would be basically the same amount of time going there just on our path.
Let's work for me.
Yeah. Scale long distances right now. It's not really gonna. It's not really gonna, change up the total time we spend.
Also, arguably, the diagonal path would be longer because we spend extra movement moving diagonal.
Shut up. It works outside of combat. Okay, you guys eventually climbing your way down. I assume one of you has a with all to just use a rope, so it's not like a whole check climbing down.
Mercy helps people with the rope, then climbs down himself.
Yeah, no issue at all. You guys continue along, and soon. Well, actually, let me check. Are you guys going to take a break for the hottest part of the day, or are you going to just keep walking?
I mean, after that climb, we should probably take a break.
Okay, you just take a little bit of time off. It's only an hour as the heat rolls in, but you guys find some shade and kind of just wait it out. Just kind of like it's like that. It's the point of the day where it gets hot enough that you're just sitting there sweating, even if you're not doing anything, and in the shade. But you don't, because you chill out. You don't use a tiny bit of time, but you don't have to have to potentially make saves or nothing. And eventually, you guys find your way. You guys find your way to an encampment. Do you guys want to? Who wants to look for a place to camp?
Nice. Contest?
Contest.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, the nature squad goes at it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
From the norm, Iggy and Jun make the contest this time.
You guys end up camping inside the mouth of a dragon.
Congratulations.
See the dragon.
Roll me some survival checks.
What? Oh, I was waiting for a Siphon.
Someone's waiting for you.
I rolled 9.
You rolled or?
Sweet.
Yeah, he's got lag.
Oh, I see. Bloop.
Gang me again.
Wait, what did you roll? So I can write it down.
18.
18?
Ooh, neck and
Oh, that's
neck.
close.
Every dog has a day. It's not John's though. As the two of you, you managed to find your way to fair shelter, and you feel fairly comfortable. That you don't need to worry about keeping a watch, as you've managed to find a good place to settle in for the night. As you guys settle into an evening's rest. Simon, to account for the last 2 days, once you roll me 3d100s on your Drifting Dreams table.
Wow, I think most of those are the
I think you're just
same
sleeping.
thing.
I think you just like last 3 days you slept with your eyes open just about.
No, not that one. This one. But my rolls 58, 66, 52.
No,
And
there's
good
Tiny
nice
Hut,
drink.
then everyone gained temp
Oh.
HP one day.
Yeah.
What was the last one you rolled? Because that's the one that'll be this one.
Temp HP equal to proficiency bonus.
Okay, everybody starts the day with 2 temp HP.
Man, Sybin really is the party survivability person.
He's got the chef feet and
He negates a lot of damage. That's for fucking sure.
chef feet and temp HP.
Yeah.
Temp
So let me
HP.
guys.
His build is temp HP City. All right. Well, you guys
Chef things.
begin setting out. Oh, 1 sec. Wait, no. Okay. You guys begin setting out for a new day. 1 sec. I think I'm gonna sneeze.
And then you have better healing word as a class feature.
Yes, I do.
You guys set out, and as you begin to push along, you begin to push into that area of wrongness. as you're pushing along, you can see like the air feels heavier. There's like it's drier somehow. Like all the life in this area is struggling as you push along. Spec, you there too?
Yes.
Why don't you roll me a D100?
100.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck to me. All right.
26. And
Okay.
that laugh. Oh no. Oh no.
Hyacinth. Wait,
Okay.
Spec, why don't you roll me a nature check?
Oh.
You what,
I mean,
sorry?
he's
Why don't you roll me a nature check?
Oh, nature check. That's that one.
Damn. Yeah, you get like
Yeah.
beep 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 an alert in your like heads up display, and it, like boom boom. Desert. Sandstorm impending as you like look and there's like a
Oh,
flashing thing as like you
God.
can see on the horizon a sandstorm rolling your way.
Oh
There's
my
a sandstorm
god.
coming, guys.
Shit.
Not again.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
boy.
start looking.
Yeah, we gotta start looking for shelter.
Yeah, roll a survival check as it's rolling in fast.
Alright, come on, roll. Oh, hey, there we go.
That's good.
Oh yeah, 22. You with Spec's early warning, you have plenty of time. You have like 4-ish minutes before it hits you, but that's more time than you're used to as you rush over to a and find shelter within a cave. You can see as it rolls over you. Doesn't seem quite as heavy or intense as some of the previous ones, so you get the feeling it's probably not going to be the longest one. But you guys kind of just are waiting it out. Dust kind of gets kicked up from the mouth of the cave. But it's not so bad.
Keep watch.
Okay. Roll perception check at
Dust in my
disadvantage with the sand.
You
Which,
do that, you know, you get dirt in your mouth, and you're just like,
21. That's good. It's good because you're not surprised when you see
oh, God.
multiple dark shades darken the entrance to the sandstorm. You see something larger behind them, and as they approach, you see one of them begins to peel its face off, and you see, oh, hello! And you see this human, just dark, Aziran human with like, brown hair kind of pulled back into a ponytail, covered in dust. Oh, do you mind if we use this cave with you?
Yeah.
We need some shelter too. Sandstorm.
Yeah. Come on.
Oof. Okay, Yago, and you watch this like this really, really like rotund, gray-skinned creature with like a massive, like thick body and like a long face, kind of like trundles up with packs kind of laden across it. And you can see there's a couple other individuals of Aziran descent, and one of them is looks to be some kind of guard. It looks to be a Leonin, just like powerfully built female. Jeez. These sandstones are going to be the death of me. And he kind of like watches, he's like dusting off, pulling like pockets out, and dust is falling out. Whew. So, who are you guys? Unless you don't want to talk, then that's perfectly fine.
Well, I was gonna ask, who are you?
We're merchants.
Oh.
Can I insight that?
Roll an insight check.
I'm good at these. I'm
Yes,
good
Nikki.
at these.
Yeah, I've talked
17.
to
17?
Yes.
Actually, yeah. You look at them, you're like, you've seen some merchants in your day. You've being on the road with Simon, you have a pretty good estimation of their equipment. These look like merchants. They don't look like extremely wealthy merchants by any means. He looks more like, and you can see, especially like a lot of their members of this train are quite young. They look to be people who are kind of getting their start, like as peddlers. He's like, he says, yes, I just came. We're coming out of Cochise. Crossing the Western Waste was not my best idea, but it's almost over. And once we get to North Point, we can catch a train to Glacia, and we can sell some of the Selmuk we picked up in Cochise. You are all quite armed, and there's like a moment where he realizes that there's like 7 heavily armed people in here.
Yeah.
We're
not gonna
mercenaries on a job coming up from Amaraldo to the south.
Amoraldo?
It's a small town, not too far outside.
Very
of North
small.
Point.
Could you? I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind being able to resupply before hitting North Point. If you could maybe point it out on a map, and he kind of like shows you a map.
Mercy, you got the map.
Yes, of course.
Yes, okay. Mercy approaches are just by point of being a Volk, the most intimidating of these heavily armed people.
The Leonin female kind of like it takes a step forward and like in like anticipation of you trying some shit.
Yes, I get it. I'm scary. Ooh. Mercy
You're not
does a little.
scary. You looks at Mercy.
Thank you, Iggy. You are one of the few people that say that.
Anyway, she'll like take the map south.
Oh,
She goes
okay.
to do it, and Mercy holds it way above his head, like, no, we're not doing this again.
What do you mean?
If I could have my map back.
No, Mercy had pulled out.
I know, I'm joking.
Oh, does he take their map?
I assume that sounded like a Iggy thing. But
Yeah.
anyways, he kind of exchange. You're like, thank you. Well, if we do have wares, if you're interested in selling or purchasing anything.
Of course. What do you have?
We have.
I'm sure we can make trades. We've certainly found some interesting things along our travels northward.
It's not like we'll have anything better to do for a couple of hours.
We got 38 pounds of demon parts if you want to buy them.
Well, I do not. I appreciate the offer. Demon bots?
Some
Are there demons out here?
Some crazies out here summoned one. It did not go well for them. Don't worry. Or the demon.
Generally, you should worry when demons are a part of the. I'm going to not worry about. Mainly, we have spices from the Golden Gulf. Some rare herbs. We have some silks from
Look at your spices.
Fundament. Spices? Yeah. These are definitely not spices you've encountered very many times.
Right.
Because they've generally been out of the reach of you from like an economic perspective. But they're like this. It's like an orange powder. He goes on to say, they're ground from a root that grows in Luba exclusively. Very popular with chefs for its tangy, earthy flavor. People there call it turmeric.
Yeah. I am the one who cooks for this group, so
Did you want to purchase some?
yeah. Sounds great.
Okay. How many ounces did you want to purchase?
I just like he like sits there for a bit, like thinks about like what he said about the flavor and like how he could use that. How much is it, bro?
It is 10 silver per ounce.
Yeah, I definitely want some, but what else do you have?
We have silks too if you're interested in purchasing fabric.
How much is the silk?
Let me check the price of silk.
Oh boy, time to check the price of stuff.
What color silks do they got?
Exactly.
Oh, the dyes are like vibrant,
Yeah,
vibrant, like blues and yellows, and there's like this like orange pink kind of. I forget what that color is. It's not like quite peach. It's a little more yellow to it. But
Silk, 10 silver a yard.
yes.
Wow.
Simon, I'll be right back.
I'll buy 3 yards of silk.
Very well. That would be 30 silver.
I hand it over.
Kind of like takes a ream. He's like it's like wrapped around like a ream of it, so he kind of like unfolds it, takes out a pair of scissors, and like cuts it for you, and then like folds it back up and gives it to you delicately. What color did you get?
What colors did I have?
Blue, yellow, and then this like orange pink color.
Is it like coral?
Coral.
Coral.
Let me check.
I'll get 2 yards of blue and 1 yard of coral.
Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Does Simon know how long it would take him to go through an ounce of spices?
Depends on how aggressively you use it. You do feed a lot of people pretty regularly, so if you were gonna use it for like your group meals, you'd go through it pretty quick. It's probably. I'm trying to do the math. I'd say like for like everybody, an ounce would be like 3 meals.
Ooh. Okay.
So like 3 different, you know.
Yeah, I like 5 ounces then. That's 15 meals.
All right. As you.
That's 10 silver an ounce. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just kind of like, but 5, and then you just like the mage hand comes out. Like,
Oh,
carrying
okay.
it.
I was confused why that shield was floating.
Yeah,
Don't
thing
mind
kind
it,
of drops, and it's just, yeah, you know.
You know,
Yeah.
the world is made up of many different people, and I think
Yes,
everybody has
it
their
is.
place within it. But here's your spice.
Thank you.
Yeah, stay in the waist long enough, you might end up looking like him, so be careful out here.
Don't touch anything.
Show up, love. He looks like genuinely worried.
The arms.
Iggy just looks at him and
because-
is like, don't touch any weird stuff.
What do? Having funny arms is something those 3 have, so.
Yeah,
He kind of he looks just generally weirded out a little bit. You guys are just showing off all your weird glowy arms.
We're an eclectic.
No, I mean I can see that.
That was just as a player. That wasn't a character.
This
Well,
group
then
was
don't say it in
weird
your character
before we
voice.
got weird arms.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like the sandstorm is going down, so it was very nice meeting you all.
Have a safe trip on trail.
Thank you for the path to Amarando. I'll see you. And they just leave.
Before you go,
Oh, he stops. What was it?
is there anything of note to the north from where you came?
Well, we skirted the Sea of Silence, so it wasn't too interesting. We went to Bata with the dragon in the valley.
Dragon?
Yes.
Could you mark that on our map?
He looks at you. It was beyond the Malkech Valley.
Okay. We don't intend on going quite that far. That's good.
Yes, it's to the north, beyond the the Randon Ravine.
Alright. So
You
dragon
can
in a
podcast.
ravine. Probably
Good to
want to
know.
avoid that.
Dragon you can barter with.
Well, you know, it's I mean, the Sea of Silence has its own issues.
I mean, most places do these days.
But at least with Ashgar, you can negotiate with him, and he'll let you pass freely. The ghost knives, well, you gotta make your own offerings to them.
Ghost knives?
Yes. Ashwali. I think it's Centaur in Iranian Common.
Does Iggy know what that
No.
is?
A centaur, yeah, you've encountered them.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah,
Just making sure.
Oh, you lived in the pitted fields, which was around the pitted fields, which was just like a massive plain, and like all plains, there were centaur populations there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we'll be sure to
Oh,
at
the centaurs
least.
aren't that bad. You
I mean, not bad, but they're mistrusting.
Well, the ghost knife in particular are known for their militancy, so don't start shit, because they will trample you.
know, literally.
Yes, that's why I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
Bye.
They kind
Good
of
luck. Don't touch any weird thing. You
they
end up
hurry
with your
away
arms.
from the strange, highly armed individuals that they were forced to spend 2 hours in a cave with.
Hey, we could have killed them, but we didn't. So.
Did you say that in hearing distance from them?
I doubt that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the sandstorm dying down, the rest of your day of travel goes by uneventfully.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Noise.
5 temp HP.
That's a good one, Andrew. Hey, you gotta roll it again. Does one of you guys want to roll a survival check?
Contest.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. Oh, I deleted my thing.
You know, I think about it. When I think about it, some of your favorite moments in this, at least from an outside observer, look like your favorite moments. We're all like competing against other players.
No!
Ooh.
Pain, agony. I gotta write this down.
She doesn't notice the like scorpion breeding gown when she points out this grotto that you guys instead decided. Simon notices like, no, we should go elsewhere.
You want to sleep with scorpions?
I mean, they seem friendly enough. We just gotta talk to them, is all.
Nope. I'm a bard.
Okay, Iggy like starts striking down.
No. Just grabs.
Snaps her out of the air, her feet kicking ineffectually.
Hey, now she can't see when you can't see when he goes to trap anymore because it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them
Yeah.
take an angle where it's like, ha!
Simon, you guys settle down. You get the sense you probably want to set a watch, though. It's not the most well-hidden spot.
Yeah. Well, I won't be first just in case I fall asleep and a little hot comes out.
Alright, so I'll take first watch then.
You guys figure out watch and then tell me what order you're going in. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah,
I'm doing
Simon
that.
never takes first watch. He's not allowed.
Yeah,
So
after I would have rolled a tiny hut, the demon wouldn't have attacked us.
Demon.
I suppose Mercy will take the first watch with Gwen. Nothing has
Aw.
ever happened to the pretty boys.
Ah, the husbando.
Oh, why? You just want to be with your husband. Spend some quality time.
Don't have to be embarrassed.
Husbands.
Don't get
Battle
intimate now.
husbands.
Yeah. Don't get
Mercy
intimate
just-
now.
Battle
Mer-
boyfriends.
Battle boyfriend.
Mercy just like,
Battle
Man,
boyfriends.
I'm glad all of these super entities that I can't comprehend are talking about this not in their character voice.
Yeah, I did.
Battle boyfriend. What's a word for battle, but with starting with an H?
Compact companions. No, but that needs to be more gay.
You're looking for
H.
heavily armed
Hassling husbands.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we said battle boyfriends, but I couldn't think of a word for fighting that started with an H for husbands, and so they're hassling husbands now.
Harming husbands? That just sounds like an
Heavily-
abusive boyfriend.
heavily armed homosexuals.
Hey.
Hassle homos.
That sounds like a command.
Oh god. Okay, we're in precarious
Yeah.
territory here, guys. Let's maybe like walk it back a little bit.
Third watch.
Oh my god. What's up? Who's taking first watch?
Gwen and Mercy.
Fondos.
Gawain and Mercy. Alright, you guys settle in for your watch as night falls upon you.
What?
Why don't the two of you roll me perception
Tiny hut.
checks?
Tiny hut, tiny hut, tiny hut.
Tiny Hut comes up?
Tiny hut.
Heck yeah, dude.
Perception.
Wait, did you actually roll it?
Yes.
It hasn't
The
shown up
GM
on
roll?
my screen yet.
It'll
Yeah,
show up
it's-
eventually.
By the time we need it, it'll show up hopefully.
Yeah.
Just in case.
That's a number. You know what? Dude, I am about to go to sleep, so I might as well join you in the high number club.
Okay.
I don't trust it.
Never trust it.
So 1922, you guys are sharp on it. Which is why you're very aware when, as the sun sets beneath the horizon, the sunset giving way to darkness, the wrongness of this place feels even more intense. The dryness, the lack of life.
This is bad.
About it. Shouldn't be here much longer.
You guys hear this slithering sound.
Interesting. He's gonna have his rapier at the ready.
Yeah. Mercy's cane is laying across his lap.
You guys have like this moment of eye contact where you both like have your weapons at the ready, and then you turn forward and there is a hut in front of you, seemingly out of nowhere. You see, in the darkness it silhouettes it. Light courses through its windows, and you watch as the door creaks open.
Oh shit! It's the lady in the hut that.
You know, it's connected to the server, so my roll never came through. Fuck.
Man.
But I swear I actually was 64 with this tiny hut.
You can just send a photograph of your screen if it gets to it.
Yeah. This.
I reloaded the page and it disappeared.
This is the chick that we were told to go find.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I suppose the first question is, does Mercy know anything about what the fuck this is? Like, huts appearing in the middle of nowhere.
You don't know nothing about no huts appearing in the middle of nowhere, brother. You're a city boy.
Man, oh boy.
Alright, Gawain definitely remembers definitely remembers the nature spirit, the dryads telling him to. This would be the only way to get his seeds without pissing him off.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do remember that actually. Hmm.
And he's a bard, and he knows that based on that, mysterious huts with old witches inside are never a good sign.
Never good.
Generally not. So,
It's like red flag number 1 in a fairy tale.
would you guys like to enter?
It's the 2 of us.
Just the two of you are the only people who are awake.
Should we wake up the others for this?
Ignoring it feels equally as bad as going in, like a slight almost. And I feel like I would like. Yeah, I would like other people to be awake if we are going to walk into our impending doom.
All right. Gwen's gonna very gently, not panicked, nudge awake everyone else. Just kind of like the hey, wake up kind of thing.
You guys all wake up to a very creepy looking hut just sitting there in the darkness where there was not previously.
We had our own.
A very creepy looking hut that's unfortunately not tiny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I get good vibes or bad vibes from this hut?
Dude, the vibes are about as bad as they get, brother.
Rancid vibes.
Ah.
I'll say Gawain and Sybin. If the two of you want to make, I'll say an Arcana check for you, Gawain, and a Nature check for you. Well, actually, no. Scratch that on both fronts. It's a Religion check. Well, okay. I'll say Hyacinth. You can get on this too if you want to make a Religion check.
I'll roll religion, guys. It's gonna be great.
Who's got religious? Hyacinth is religious.
Religious? 19?
Religious.
Religion?
Roll a 20 and you could be just as religious as Hyacinth.
I think he might be less religious if you roll.
Still, I'm gonna be, but
Can I roll a religion?
if I click it again, roll 20, he's gonna roll it like 6 times.
Okay, we're gonna go with Hyacinth roll.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, 16's not bad at all.
That's
Yeah. You, as you, like, approaching this, like, you were told that this thing is a hag. And you know that hags are bound by certain rules put forth by a recently ascended deity known as the Night King. That he bound them to their word. And that they can not harm people unless in defense of themselves or their property.
Okay, she'll relay that. Hold on a second.
So walking into the house of one, not a super great idea.
You get the sense that you are invited with the door creaking open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably at this rate.
Yeah.
It's probably rude.
I accept the invitation.
yeah. There's the button presser.
Thanks.
Dunk,
Yeah.
dunk, dunk. He steps into there.
Okay. Well,
Maybe too
First-
much tea. Yeah.
I think
That's left.
unsurprising to anyone here that the hut's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Within, you see various bundles hanging from ropes from the ceilings. Some of them spices, some of them pouches, other of them like braziers where incense burns, leaving a smokiness to this area. Others, as your eyes begin to pierce through the smoke, are bits of bone and flesh that seems to be entirely intact. An arm, a heart that still beats exposed to the air, a series of skulls you hope are monkey skulls, because the alternative is too horrible to consider. You can see throughout here are tables, various implements and tools, and books line the walls. And you see like a robed figure kind of bent over one of these tools. As your entry, you watch as they like straighten up, and they continue to straighten up till about 10 feet tall, and then they like swivel, but it's not like moving as you kind of like their body is hidden beneath the cloak. It's more like a smooth like swivel towards you, almost like they're not standing on the ground. And you can see the lower half of a face. From the what little you can see, it's beautiful, tan skin, flawless. And just like the signs of like age beginning to show on them. And you hear as their eyes find you, John. Oh, you've brought us guests. What is your name, good sir?
June, and yours?
I'm Lycosa, the Desert Witch. What have you come for, John?
It seemed that your house invited us in, and I, for one, thought it was rude not to partake in invitation.
My house invites those who want something. Ask for it, and I shall tell you what its price will be.
I can ask for anything.
You can ask for a thing. It does not mean you will get it.
I want to lead on where Ru Hamji went.
Interesting. I suppose you can pay me in two different ways. With the flesh of your fallen enemies, or with the pain that you'll feel.
Define pain that I'll feel.
I take something from you, and it causes you pain.
Well, what would you take?
Well, I could take your memories of her. You think it hurts not being with her now? Imagine being hollow, empty of love. That is merely an example.
And the pain of my enemies?
That pain belongs to you, not me. But their flesh, I will accept.
How much? Because I got 10 pounds of flesh on me right now.
She kind of looks over what you. How much do you have?
I got 10 pounds.
But like, I need the gold value on this motherfucker, or silver value on it.
Silver value?
Mm-hmm.
12 silver, 50 copper.
No, of the bits you have on you.
12 silver, 50 copper.
It would take more than you have.
And then we got the demon parts for 525 silver.
She sees that, and you can see like her cloak begins to like vibrate, and they're like bulge in places.
Fuck.
That does interest me. Let's say this much, and she takes like 200 silver worth of it, and now tell you how to find him.
Agreed.
You see her hand kind of like moves out of the robe, and you can see the fingers are like much too long, and the hand is much too slender, and like just past the wrist, just like a little bit of like skin is visible there, and you can see snake-like scales kind of run up the arm, and she holds it out to make a deal with you. Do you make this deal with me?
Well, it does seem we have an accord. And I shake her hand.
There's like a wind kind of cuts through here for a moment. And she looks at you in the eyes. And then looks at Gawain. Follow him, and you'll find your vengeance. And as the rest of you guys begin to like step into this space, I see we have others. I have magical wares for sale, among other things.
Well, I don't want to turn down a little bit of bartering. What kind of wares?
I have a wand that will stop your enemies in their tracks, among other things. A ring to protect you from the scorching heat of the west.
That's certainly useful.
A cloak that would allow you to release the bestial side of yourself. Armor imbued with the protections of a snake. A potion to make your greatest love you back.
No.
And a potion to wear another's face for a short time. And a potion to fill you with might beyond any mortal man.
Interesting.
How much for the last two?
Fluffy. No. June. June. Love potions never work well. Enticing as they are, you will only find hurt with them.
Why would I need someone to a love potion? I already have someone that loves me.
Exactly. Love potions are probably the most dangerous thing you could have on there.
So that still begs the question: how much for the last 2 potions?
The potion that fills you with might. Oh, I could sell that to you for 120 silver worth of flesh. Or pain, if you'd be willing
We
to
found our
trade
monster
for it.
shop? We found our...
The potion lets you out another's face. I have a number of those for about 100 silver worth of flesh.
Oh, wait, no, I'm the dipshit who could...
We actually have a lot of monster flesh because we weren't able to sell any of the Queen Troglodyte stuff either.
They're in the house.
And
Ah.
how much for the love potion?
I feel like she'd be able to get it anyways.
200 silver worth of flesh.
I take all 3.
You want all 3?
All 3.
Okay.
Uh,
How many? Well, there's
which
multiple
3?
of the potions of the potion of the shifter. There's multiple of those.
All 3.
All three. Okay, but like, how many of the potion of the shifter do you want?
Oh, one of each
Oh, okay.
potion.
Okay. So that's 420 silver worth of monster flesh.
You said 100.
200 for the filter of love, 120 for the potion that makes you stronger, and then 100 for the potion of the shifter.
Wait, you said 200 for the love potion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Potion is too expensive. Fluffy, your memes, they must die here.
I'll take the potion of love and the potion of might.
Oh god.
Okay, that's 320 silver worth of monster flesh.
Done.
As you hand over demonic, she looks them over and like sniffs them for a second and says, "These will be very, very useful. Anything else for the rest of you?"
Do you happen to have any... just magic weapons? Something just a bit enchanted. A little bit lighter weight.
I have a wand if you're interested.
Unfortunately, no.
As you can see, I do not have the tools to blacksmith.
You know, you never know who you meet and trade things with.
I do.
Type of wand. What type of wand?
Iggy,
do.
you don't have to tug at my sleeve. You can ask the nice lady.
It is a wand that freezes your enemies in place. It's a wand of paralysis.
Ooh.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of armor was that? You said
It would be a light armor.
I mean, oh boy.
Looking at it, it looks like an exceptionally effective light armor.
Mm.
I think you can infer what that means.
Some inspiration might be made.
Maybe we should get the wand.
The wand's it's the most expensive thing she has. It's 1,700 silver worth of flesh.
That's...
How much flesh would you want for that armor you mentioned?
850.
Mm.
It is a fine armor.
Man, really wish we had that troglodyte flesh.
Troglodyte. Wait, doesn't Simon have like a ton of monster bits he couldn't sell?
That's all the troglodyte stuff, which we decided to bury under the house before we
Oh.
went out.
I mean, I feel like she of all people could still claim it. It's like, oh, you own it, I can claim it as a fucking hag of some kind of power.
Well, ask her.
Yeah.
Would you offer it to me? It would be mine.
Alright. Sure, it is offered in exchange for that armor then.
She holds out a long fingered hand, cold to the touch. Do you shake?
Man, there's something in the back of Mercy's head just going like, man, I'm struggling to come up with words. It's probably every Volk instinct he has, like, fucking kill the shit out of this or run, one or the other. But he does reach out and shake the hand.
Okay. There's like a wind, and you hear in the distance this sound of like slithering and like snakes hissing, and then it goes dead silent. It is done. She hands you the armor. If you want to look it up, it's called Serpent Scale Armor in 5e Tools.
Okay.
That was 850.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hold on to calculate how much it weighed later. We'll take care of that later.
You wanted the wand,
Oh,
the
this-
little one.
Oh, DM, this is a medium armor, not a light armor.
Everyone regrets their dealings with hags.
Well, you actively lied to me.
It is lightweight. No, I'm kidding. Well,
What are my pounds? Yeah, no, it's Oh no, it does allow you to apply your full. Okay, it's essentially lightweight. It's just
yeah, that's
also
the.
medium in
Yeah.
terms
If
of
you don't like full
proficiency.
dexterity modifier, and
If you don't want it,
that's-
Simon can wear it because he can wear medium armor.
Sure, some for Cybin to wear until further notice.
You can train me into medium armor if you want. That's like 100.
That is a plan because Mercy has reasons, but
No, for this armor isn't made of metal, is it?
Jesus.
No, it's made from scales.
Serpent.
Yeah, I sent. If you want to tell them real quick how it basically works.
It is scale mount armor, as noted, except you can add your full dex mod instead of the max of +2, and it does not impose disadvantage on cell checks.
Oh, so it's kind of just like. Wow, it actually doesn't change my armor class at all.
14 plus dex?
Yeah, +1.
I mean, hey, +1 is better than plus none.
The 18 on me, Jesus.
Medium armor.
Wait, actually,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you're proficient in medium armor, Gawain.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, give it to Gwen.
We could put it on Gawain and
Oh, give it to Gwen.
be an AC tank.
You'd be
Yeah.
18, right? You'd be walking around with 18, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a massive dex mod, so...
I'll trade you my boots.
Yeah.
They make your steps completely silent.
Yeah, give that to Mercy. Alright, you two just trade that.
I have hooves. I cannot wear boots.
The boots will fit. Don't
You can okay here. You can wear them as a necklace. I'll say.
Yeah, like the shoes over a power line, just...
Okay, wait. You know what you could do? You could put them on your horns. Just like hook them around.
One of my horns is broken.
Oh, that's true. That's kind of a problem.
They're magic.
I'll figure something out.
What if he gets like booties? Like I've seen those. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
like goat boots?
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, Hyacinth, work with me.
Heh. I've been zoned out.
oh,
Happens.
okay.
Mercy has been given boots to make his steps silent, but he has hooves and cannot wear boots, so he needs you to help him make them goat booties.
Okay. I spit up my gum. Yes, we can make them goat booties. Sorry, I just
It's like the little booties you get for dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
yay. Now she's gonna make some for Fred and for Mercy. Love that.
And keep this.
But he turns towards Iggy. You said you wanted the wand, and you've like been watching her. She kind of like sways, like she's a snake a little bit, especially as she moves up towards Iggy.
He
Lower-
blinks like, shit. Oh, this is weird.
As if Iggy isn't used to weird face stuff.
Yeah, right. She's just like, "Ew, Sabrine does it better." She like kind of, you know, it's unfortunately not up to me.
Oh god. Oh man.
What'd you
if I
say?
start adding my...
She said, "Unfortunately, it's not up to me because I am not allowed to carry the money."
Well, we can work out a different form of payment.
Like what?
I'm not allowed to carry money.
I am not allowed to carry money.
Oh,
I accept suffering as payment if you have something you'd be willing to sacrifice.
You like think she's like, I don't really think I have anything you want. I'm not gonna lie.
What about the mule?
The what?
The mule. It
The
was
donkey?
abandoned. Once, the pain of its abandonment a second time would feed me for months.
That is suffering for everyone involved, though, and I feel like there was a bit more than a wand.
Yeah, nah, I think we'll hang on to our donkey. You can keep the wand. That's fine. Thank you, though.
Shame. Well, if you've no more dealings you'd like to complete.
I can always get cool wands from my
How much
friend.
flash for a bit of information as well?
Depends on the information.
Something simple. I don't need to know details. I just need to know if they're safe.
Ask your question.
Are my sisters safe?
A 100 silver flesh.
We have any to spare, guys?
I have a little bit.
I can trade you 100 of my actual silver for some of the flesh. Keep it in the main pile.
Yeah, I mean, there should still be a bit left in the house. You know, not sure how much.
I got 17 on me total.
Yeah, I think between everything we have, we should have enough.
Do you guys have 100?
109 still the troglodyte queen.
Okay, yeah, we can just use some more of the troglodyte queen.
You have 100 of the troglodyte?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna need to be harvesting stuff like I can order a level up.
Do you make that deal, Gawain?
You know what? No. No, I don't need you to tell me. I do know they're safe. I think I would feel otherwise.
The hag just like, okay, go off, queen.
Well, Then I wish you the best of luck with rescuing your father.
Oof.
I'm gonna need it.
If that concludes our business,
Well, look around her house. Does it look like she has had anything to like anything good to drink recently?
what'd you say? Sorry, you kind of broke up there.
Uh, looking around her house, like, has she had anything good to drink recently?
I mean, good for a hag is.
Yeah, it's kind of like the blood of orphans. So
Yeah. Well, I made a fresh pot of tea. I was wondering if you'd like some. Be rude not to offer.
I don't drink chai.
Well, it's not chai. I don't know what that is.
It's tea, Simon.
Oh,
Would that be
Yeah.
the extent of our dealings?
it's good though.
Wait, she actually slithers over to you, Hyacinth. I can offer you a cloak to put you in connection with your natural ferocity.
I don't have any money. I'd rather not. The less I spend connected to that part of myself, the better.
I think you'll find, with what awaits you, that won't be true.
I'm not so sure, but keep your cloak. I'm fine, thank you.
That will be the extent of our business. Thank you for your time. Mercy is just gonna sort of be the last one out for the.
Simon's just like, well, if you ever do want some tea, let me know. I'll make you a good pot.
Perhaps I'll make some tea with you sometime. And then the door closes.
He's gonna,
You guys all glance at
I
each
don't like
other,
the feeling of it.
and then you hear a slithering sound as a massive snake tail emerges from beneath the hut, and it begins to raises up and begins to slither away.
Bye.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that picked up on how ambiguous that was and like with you could be taken multiple?
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, it was
No.
pretty heavy.
No,
That
no.
was pretty heavy hand. I'm gonna be the one
Chris,
to
that armor,
tea.
as you equip that armor, definitely cursed. I'll text you real quick with the curses.
Great.
Oh, nice. We'll break a curse later. We'll break a curse.
Curse.
What does this
You know.
potion of might
It's
do?
fine. Maybe it's one of those vegan curses.
You can look it up.
Oh,
It's
you
a
don't
potion
wanna-
of growth.
You said a potion of growth.
Yeah, that's what it does.
We just, you know, just wait until we get to level 5 and we get removed first. We'll be fine.
Curse.
Not that bad of a curse, Chris.
That's
Yeah.
It could be
that's
kind
not
of.
bad.
It could be bad
at all.
depending on the
Especially
situation.
Wait. No, that does kind of counteract my thing.
Oopsie doopsie.
But that'll come up later, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it will.
But anyways,
Yeah, and Mercy just goes over to Hyacinth, small pat on shoulder. For what it's worth, I believe I will be able to channel enough ferocity for both of us. So you're probably fine on that front.
So,
Just be you.
Oh, she'll give him like a tired little smile and just thanks.
Yeah, ferocious.
And here I was hoping she would drink the tea, because I totally put some of that dust I have in it.
Oh, well, now we have to drink it.
How about you?
Maybe I offered it at the beginning. That way, we could have gotten a better deal.
I don't think we would have got a bad deal, Si.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
look like
don't
she needs
normally try and
someone to
trick
talk
things
to.
like that.
No, I'm not meaning that. I'm just meaning that deal you give your friends. You look like she needed someone to talk to.
It doesn't look like she needed someone to talk to, Si. Not everyone can be your friend.
Well, maybe it didn't look hard enough.
I'm not going to lie. Every instinct in my body was telling me that that was bad.
Oh, she gave me bad vibes, but you know, not every relationship starts out great.
Mm,
Is it time for second watch yet, DM?
I am second watch.
No, Si, you need your sleep. I'll take second watch.
Yeah, because I left the tiny hut. The hut's gone. So do I need to re-roll another D100 make, or am I just done for the night?
Yeah, the rest of the night passes uneventfully.
Okay.
okay, so
During second watch, I'm gonna wait like an hour or two to make sure everyone's asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go like wake up Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
What have you not told us?
About what?
About Rue. She said to follow you, and I need to know. So, what are you holding out on me?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Do I actually know?
Roll
Is that name familiar at all?
roll
to
a
me?
pure intelligence check. This is a high DC.
Yeah, here comes the.
Comes the two.
I'm not even sure I could. Okay, that's not the
Don't
worst.
have to die.
You got your health die.
Oh,
Health die.
yeah,
Your health die
health
could
die,
get you there.
health die. What, D6? No.
Nope. Almost.
Sorry, man.
Almost.
One short.
Neurons aren't firing.
The name, it does sound familiar. You don't know from where though.
The name's familiar, but look, June. Well, I'm sure that whomever you're looking for, no idea who he is involved in the people I'm after. Things tend to have a weird way of being connected like that in stories. What did this guy do to you?
The question is, what didn't he do to me? What? I confused myself. I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk. Apologies.
What didn't he do? Oh my god, I don't know.
Oh my god.
He bought you goat shoes?
The question is not what he did to me, it's what didn't he do to me. There we go.
Awkward.
Awkward.
He turned me into a pickle, Gwen.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Do you know what it's like to be a pickle, Gwen? Just so salty and briny.
This is what's called being blackout drunk.
As you were.
Eddie's.
Look, June. I started off wanting to be out here on my own. Wanting to, I won't say forget, but at least disappear for a while. past couple months traveling with everyone, being out here doing things that will one day grace this tavern floors of stories. And for God's sakes, we ran into 2 starfalls. The odds of that are beyond what anything we can do. But I don't want to be invisible anymore. When I first met you, I lied about my name, thinking it would somehow keep me safe, but I mean, what good has it done pretending to not be me?
So you going after these people?
One way or another, yes. There's some people who, very powerful people, who deserve to die for what they've done. I do intend to kill them.
I trust you, Gwen. Just don't betray that trust.
I have no desire to. You are, in fact, well, I guess my only friends. I'm about to give that up. And if it means taking you along with me, having our own little bit of vengeance, a little bit of fun along the way, and making sure the right people who've harmed us and harmed those who've loved us, making sure they die. That's a good story to have.
Amen, brother. Well, get some sleep. I'm gonna get back to watch. Don't want nothing sneaking up on us.
Again.
Again.
As you guys find that the rest of the night passes uneventfully, the star-filled skies of the western waste slowly rolling across above you. And you guys awake into a new day. All right, and make sure to knock off your water and food supplies.
All right.
Already did.
Why don't I get a D100 roll from Death?
Oh boy, I haven't done one of these in so long.
It's almost been a week.
Man, where is my TPK check button? There it is. 96 seems like a good TPK number.
That's okay. Whew. That was close to something else.
That asshole dragon again, isn't it?
No, that'd be another Starfall. I'd be so mad.
Oh.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Fuck you guys. They're like everywhere here. Why would we go anywhere else?
Hey guys,
I'm
look at
picking up
that.
Starfalls.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, if we get enough of them, you're just gonna go, you see, oh, that must be a starfall. It's coming right at you.
You will die.
Yeah. Get enough of them, it's bound to happen, right?
Okay. Everybody here. Why don't y'all just roll a d20?
Every day. Yeah. Nice, Simon.
That's either really good or really bad.
That's another D1. God, dice roller mouse.
This is a situation you don't want to roll, though. I'll be honest.
Well,
Now you tell me. If I had known, would have rolled better.
Oh, okay, I see.
Would have blown on
Are we all rolling one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
world alone
You,
on
you
my
can
side.
save Hyacinth if you roll one, though.
No, she's fine.
Sorry.
Nope. He and Murphy are fucking around somewhere, just like.
there's
I bet that could be sneaky.
He's like, no, I can be secure.
Okay, let's see here.
Back. That's back. Need to roll one.
One sec. Recycle this.
Yeah. Well, Hyacinth, it was good knowing you.
Yeah, it's been real fun. Thanks for having me. I'll see y'all never.
Bye.
Bye.
Game end, she just
Bye.
cuts off contact.
Yeah, I drop off the face of the earth.
As one would expect.
Dark.
It's gonna be
Alright.
very dark dungeons where I just disappear forever.
Darkest to dungeon. Hyacinth,
Huh?
you guys are pushing along a ridge. And then you watch as a shadow comes alive beside you, reaches out and tries to grab you.
Great.
It does have advantage because it's
Yeah,
stealth.
spooky bitch.
Does it? Oh, well, it automatically
I'm-
hits.
Ooh.
Wow, it just barely hit. Wow, that was so close.
Oh my god.
You're getting fucking corroded.
Well, no, you're not getting eroded. As you watch this shadow grabs you, and then both of them disappear.
What? Well, now Mercy's on kill mode. Congratulations.
She's got snatched.
Me?
Mercy immediately runs over to the wall where she got pulled in. Is it solid or?
She wasn't pulled in. She literally, she got, in a moment, she like covered in the shadow that was covering this figure, and then both of them just disappeared.
Find her.
Well, can I look around?
Yes, we can get to that as
Yeah.
Hyacinth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reusing this battle map, forgive me. You appear, stumble, and you look around and you're surrounded by like ruins. And you can see this almost simian creature, long, gangly limbs, brown tufts of fur surrounding its head. Loincloth kind of cascading down, clawed fingers. You see, it looks at you and is like, give us a show.
Excuse me?
And it leaps into a shadow and disappears.
Hey, okay. Is there anything on the walls? Is there anything she could like this?
Yeah, it looks like you're underground, maybe some kind of basement or something. But then you hear, and you watch crawling out these rotting bodies begin to emerge.
Well, good news.
Yeah.
You're good against zombies.
Yeah. That's.
Why don't you,
actually.
Hyacinth, why don't you roll me 2d8 real quick?
2d8. 6.
Okay. Good time to roll low.
Oh, good.
But what I do need you to do is for you to roll me some initiative.
Oh, great. Love that. Bloop. It's not bad. I'm not freaking out. It's great.
Let me put something a little more tense on.
Man, I went so high there for a second. My microphone was like, nope, not picking that up.
For good reason.
Let me see here.
Everyone outside the wall. Why do I hear boss music?
Just muffled boss music.
Yeah.
In the distance.
Can I hear boss music?
It's fine. Hyacinth is good against zombies.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Well, they do act first. Let's see. Zombie. Okay, so
Good. More
5,
to kill.
10,
Great.
15,
Oh.
20. And it is gonna make as it just goes to like bash you with a clawed like finger that you can see like the like flesh is curled back and there's just bone on the fingertips. That's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Okay, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4? Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This one dashes towards you.
It's a runner.
Go fast.
That one manages to. They're just like stumbling towards you. That takes us to your turn, Hyacinth. What would you like to do?
Can I turn undead? These are undead, right?
Yes, ma'am. You. This is not a stretch. These are like zombies.
You're a cleric. You're fine.
It's
Cleric. Clerics are broken. You're fine.
yeah, when you know how to use them.
It's still broken nonetheless.
So is this a no honor using turn undead?
You can 100%. That's your action if you'd like to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to get her in a fight. She'll just turn undead.
Okay, so
That's okay.
start it. What's the range on that?
30 feet? 30 feet from where she is, yeah.
Man, it's a shame we're
So
not.
this far
Oh wait, I
distant
should have
one.
moved first. Shit!
Well, this distant one. This is the only one who won't be affected. All the others will get affected.
But I should have moved first.
So let's start making some wisdom saves for them.
Oh shoot, I mean, what number was that again for her? 16?
5 plus
Yeah.
2 plus 8. So
You're saying math.
15.
15.
Yeah.
You're saying math and I failed that subject.
Yeah, there's a on their spell page. It's at the top if you ever need to look that up.
Yeah.
But for the let's start doing it. Well, I'm just gonna machine gun a bunch out.
There's at least 1 0 in there. Congratulations.
Yeah, love that.
Congratulations, played yourself. So,
Love that for her.
turned,
Only 1 succeeds, I think. Oh, that's good.
turned, turned,
Sorry.
turned, not turned, turned. As these creatures come shambling out of the darkness, fetid flesh falling off of them as they charge you, you reach deep and you reach for that holy power that dwells within inside you, into the gate between you and the Raven Queen herself, and you release this burst of energy, glowing bright raven's feathers, ethereal, stretching out from you, and you watch as terror fills these creatures as they're shown a mirror against what wrongness they are. Is that your turn?
That is her turn. Wait, yeah, no, that's her turn.
These ones are like cowering against the corners. These guys are gonna fucking cower. This one just has to dash to get up to you. That takes us to your turn. These guys are all gonna run. You do get an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
No, they're scared. It's fine.
That takes us back to your turn. All but one is turned. What are you doing?
I don't want to fight it. Okay. Can she do a bonk?
100% you can bonk a zomb.
Bonk.
I'm Daryl Dixon, bitch. 15 hits.
Wow, yeehaw! 6.
Bonk! You like knock it, and it's like, and it's like jaw, like one of the sides of its jaw is now hanging loose, and you can see its tongue like,
Gross.
Looks like it hurt it. But it's gonna. That's your turn.
She's gonna move a bit this way. there.
Okay,
Put a little-
that does bring an opportunity attack your way, just so you know.
Never mind. She'll stay where she is.
Okay.
She's comfortable there.
Okay, as it like, most of them are just gonna move even further away from you, to the edges of the room, trying to get away from you.
Stay.
But that one on you is gonna attack you because it's the only one immune. Is just like, and try to headbutt you with its upper teeth that are still functional. That's a 21.
Yeah, it is.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
That
Great.
brings us right back around to your turn.
Yeah, she'll try to bonk it again. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Sweet, make an attack roll.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I scrolled too far. Bloop.
11 hits.
Yay. 6.
Boom! Boom! Fully send its jaw scattering against the side of the wall. It's looking pretty banged up.
One more of those and you've summoned Satan.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, Dark Lord, let's get it.
Okay.
Girls' night.
Turn goes
Girl
right
night.
back around to you, Hyacinth. Wait,
And
no,
she'll-
to it. It's gonna attack
Okay.
you. Sorry, my bad.
No.
It's gonna reach out and just try to claw you. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Like you managed to like shove it back with your great club, your bonk stick made out of bone,
Yeah.
bony
She
bonk
needs a better
stick.
bonk stick. Gotta get her another bonk stick.
Bonk, bonk.
Bonk bonk. Boop. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, there goes my good roll. That's not a sit. Yeah, I gotta. Okay. Try that again. Boop.
15 hits.
Come on, just give me another 6. Damn it! Okay, well it's
Nine's not bad.
funny.
It
number.
is
I mean, that's
just
6 on the die.
it is
It is.
it is just barely hanging on as you bonk it. You can see like its brain. You can see its brain. Its skull's like cracked open.
Oh my god, I feel like we're making this worse.
As it goes to make another attack at you. Oh wait, no, I need to roll from the stat block. That's my bad. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Man, these zombies rolling good. That's
Yeah.
another 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it claws at you.
If it gets another 7, it gets jackpot.
That
I
brings us.
like Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say I really like that Hyacinth is rolling 6s and the zombies are the ones rolling 7s.
Yes, she's the devil. We knew it all
Yeah.
along. Hyacinth, back to your turn. This thing just clawed at you. You're like bleeding in a couple places, and you're like, "Fucking motherfucker!"
Fucking you take me away from my friends and now you're just tearing me up. Jeez Louise.
Which, by the way, rest of you guys, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
I'll say Cybin and one other person. This would be hearing, so
Oh.
not at advantage.
I thought you meant like.
Okay.
I thought.
Yes, it's,
Well, Blue and Gawain rolled first. Gawain, you do hear a bonk.
You just said roll a perception, so I was like, I'm on it.
Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, no, 100% my bad. But Gawain, you do with your half elven ears, you do pick out the sound of bonk, bonk, shit, kind of like in the distance. You want to start heading that direction?
Yes.
Okay, you start rushing over that direction. Hyacinth, back to you. What are you doing?
She rolled a 20 for the club.
20 hits. Go for it.
Yeah! Yeah! Hell, that's what I
You
like.
hit it and you cave in its head, its brain leaking out, and it staggers to the ground and then gets back up.
What?
Well, actually, 1 second. Let me see real quick. I think I
Oh.
actually need to.
Maybe.
And it gets back up. Roll me a
Good.
religion check.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
It's fine. This is basic religious knowledge, right?
Is it? We'll see. 15.
Yeah.
15. Yeah, zombies are notoriously difficult to actually put down. The one of the ways to like actually kill them is to expose them to like radiant damage.
Oh shit! Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me read up on this armor real quick. All right, bet.
Also, did you take that new cantrip?
Did I? Did I put it in? Is the question. I might have forgotten.
Did she put it in?
I did not because
Never
I'm a
mind.
dumb bitch, so, unfortunately. So.
Well,
What you
No,
doing?
no, no,
Will?
no, no. Trust me, it's like totally fine. It's totally fine. Bleeding out, totally fine.
What are you doing?
But hold on, I gotta read up on this armor thing because I think the armor is thing.
But that was your turn, unless you can do that thing as a bonus action.
Probably not. I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me read. Hold on, let me scroll up a bit. Give me a second. It's here somewhere. Freaking.
What's it called?
Oh, I don't know.
it was some sort
I
of...
love the dramatic pause, and it's just like, I don't know.
Oh, I think it was Breastplate of Dawn, if memory serves.
Something like that. I'm flipping through my book. I'm really glad you can't hear me like because that'd be embarrassing. I think because I have the stuff here, like the. It's not a bonus action, so it's fine. But like.
Breastplate of Morning Light.
That's the one. Thank you. Then she'll do that on her next turn. Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be a.
That would be...
Yeah, it'd be an action.
Yeah.
That does take its turn. We're just gonna like head gone. Most of its brain leaking out the side of it is still like, and it's just like wet gurgling as it goes to attack you. So 16 hit.
A 16 hits.
Okay, just the first 4 damage. Forget about the extra 4.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Alright, which takes us right back around to your turn.
Okay. She'll use the breastplate then. Let me see. All creatures within 10 feet of you are forced to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Do it!
Oh, what? Keep reading.
Forced to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, a creature is blinded until the end of its next turn. Undead creatures have disadvantage on the saving throw and take 2d8 radiant damage on a failure. If you use this feature, you can't use it again until the following dawn.
Yeah, the end did have disadvantages with the part was looking at. So disadvantage. So the lower of these 2 rolls. So that's a 7.
Yeah, you fail.
So roll me 2d8.
It got its final 7 and hit the jackpot. Freedom from death.
13.
As this light washes over and just singes away the flesh, and the bones like stand there for a second, and then crumple to in a pile to the ground. You roll me a perception check, but you can turn around and you can see stairs, kind of ravaged and ruined, but that lead out of here.
Perception you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so even in this like dark area, you see over here a chest. Just a small chest that's kind of leaning up against the wall. Looks to have been undisturbed.
I mean, I don't think she's in any rush right now. Could you take that?
Yeah, you just walk over, the zombie begins to cower even more as you throw it over your shoulder and just fucking start walking out of there.
She's like, okay, bye. It's been a really shitty time. Thanks for having me.
Okay, you kind of step out. You guys rushing in that direction. You see Hyacinth kind of calmly stepping out of like a ruined building's basement, and kind of sees you all there.
Mercy, who was like triple dashing, skids to a stop.
Yeah, she's cut up in a couple places. She looks kind of like one of her sleeves is kind of come off. You can see some biceps. She looks very like the bad bitch who survives the horror movie to the end. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of look.
Yeah.
As she steps out, and like as she's stepping out, there's like a explosion rocks the place behind her. Those barrels were filled with gunpowder, and you just did radiant damage. And she looks super cool for a second before the shockwave hits her, sends her flying through the air.
Mercy will attempt to catch her because...
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Oh boy. Hyacinth is a big girl, so let's see if he... Maybe they just both eat mud today.
Please
No,
don't
no,
drop her.
no! You heroically rush forward and catch her, and it's that like swooning like position she's in, and the two of you like her hair kind of falls back, and you make eye contact for a moment, and like you hear "Can you feel the love tonight?" kind of playing in the background, and then you're like awkwardly both of you blushing, kind of like pull yourselves together. But the chest's right there.
She's gonna quickly fix her hair over her eyes and be like, please tell me you didn't see that. You didn't see that, right?
Yo, I can't believe you did that.
By the way, she has like the biggest, most like longest eyelashes, like almost too big for her face, like anime eyes almost, that are like just super gorgeous.
Simon noticed
Okay.
like from like getting over there.
Wrong angle.
Hyacinth.
What did you say?
Nobody but him noticed just because of the angle.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hyacinth who always covers her eyes and rapidly is checking to make sure that you don't do anything right, even though logically she should be able to do. She definitely did. Mercy's like,
Your silence is concerning.
yes, I saw nothing.
Well, this happens.
So long as you don't wish me to. Yeah.
Oh, well, if you
This
okay.
isn't-
Yeah, no, I
This
realize.
isn't so much.
Yeah, you're just like I'll be cool.
You're like, I am no narc.
like you realize like because like Hyacinth's always you've been like, oh, she's attractive in like kind of like a passive way. Like it's like, oh wait, she's a fucking bombshell now that you see like the upper portion of her face.
We're all adventurers. We're attractive by default.
Yeah.
I think at some point, how, like, I'm not gonna lie, I think at some point along the lines, how long we've been together, we have all seen Hyacinth with her hair up.
No, you've never seen it before.
No.
None of you.
Yeah, she doesn't really tie it up. She tries not to.
And I also, like, it's a little bit of magic, I'll be honest. There's a little bit of thaumaturgy in that. Then you just never see her, like, past her bangs.
Very purposeful.
Mhm.
But yeah,
just like move her hair up in her sleep sometimes. She's like, ah.
there.
You try to,
they're
you just hurt your
closed
hand.
when she's
It's just like them confirming that she has eyes in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, she has eyes.
Oh, thank goodness.
There's
I've
this,
got
like,
nothing but eyes for you.
You know, like Mercy does essentially an elevator cough, like, oh, wait, fuck, Hyacinth, he immediately starts looking where she's gotten clawed at by the zombie, like, are you okay? What happened? What happened?
It doesn't look pretty. You're probably going to want to sanitize those zombie bats.
Okay, I am going,
Medic!
yeah, Mercy immediately goes full doctor mode to distract from the awkwardness that just happened.
Like, while he's fuzzing with that, she's gonna be like, I found this chest there. We don't have to talk about what happened, but look what I found. And she'll present the chest.
It is locked.
Oh.
We will I would say I would open that, but Gwen seems to be stealing my job with magic. Mercy says as he's like disinfecting the wound.
Do you want to steal his job with magic, Chris? Apparently not, so go for it, Mercy.
First the clerics come in with magical healing, and now the bard comes in with magical lockpicking.
Magical healing and magical stealing. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Before he goes to pick that,
He will check it.
trapped?
Yeah.
A roll an investigation, Simon.
I'm just gonna do this. Fuck that.
Well,
That's fine traps.
It is most
Oh, wow.
definitely trapped.
now magical trap detection. God.
Yeah.
I was like, what do I even exist for?
Well, since Simon seems to have found the trap, and can probably point it out, Mercy will work to disarm that.
Okay,
first.
you can make the check at advantage because he detected it.
Okay, with espionage.
Every time you try to open something, it's in bad.
Hey, it mattered.
Yeah, 20. Like it's a pretty bad poison as you actually like begin to like disassemble it. but you do manage to safely a poisonous gas canister and like manage to keep it from going off. And actually, you do get a poisonous gas canister. I'll tell you its effects just because I'm not gonna remember it. It deals 2d6. They make a DC 13 Constitution save. On a success, they take wait. On a failure, they take 2d6 poison damage. On a success, they take half that much. And if they fail it, also if they fail it, they become poisoned for 1 hour. But that's undoing the trap. I now need a check to unlock it.
Which is not a
No, sir. Did you want to maybe guide him, Hyacinth, since the two of you?
Yeah, sure guide.
Okay.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
25. You know, they might be able to do what you do magically, but they can't do it with your style. As a stylish flick of your wrist, and the thing just opens up. And why don't you roll me a D1 hundo?
Okay. Big money? That was almost a 90 something.
What'd you roll?
16.
16.
We can't roll high on one of these.
No.
Okay. That's kind of interesting. Let me look this up real quick. You find sat within it. Let me just double check that this isn't cracked or something. Oh, okay. I like this. You find a golden dagger within it. You can see on the hilt there is a picture of a person's face, and as you pick up the dagger, the face becomes your face.
Spec. What is this?
Sir.
I will check it out.
It is as you take a moment to detect it, it is a Lamian face stealer.
I just show the face of the person who owns it. That's all.
You can look it up. I can also just send you a link real quick. Spec. Yeah, I'll send you the link, too. You can explain it to them. I'll be back real quick. I can use the restroom.
The Griffin's saddlebag. Let's see. I'll post it in the shot.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's gonna be.
But yes, that's what you find.
+1. Let's see. 3 charges. Wow.
That's so weird that that's actually a thing it says, because I didn't read that first part. I just improv that when I saw the face.
Rogue has a magic weapon.
The rogue has a +1 magic. Technically, the cane rapier is magic, but
Still does less damage technically than the rapier.
yeah.
But the chance to hit actually kind of statistically means it does more.
Hmm. Well, oh man, this dagger is fucking weird. Tell you what, Mercy is going to hand the dagger to Gwen, just in case we run into more things that seem to resist your stabbing. Just in case. You usually use a slightly larger weapon, but you know.
Yeah, we can make two.
Yeah, just in case.
Let's see, that makes... Yeah, that would be, what, 2 attuned for me?
Yeah. But aside from that, the day is uneventful. As the rest of the day passes, you guys pushing along. Do you guys rest, or do you push through the heat of the day?
I suppose we can take a little rest.
Okay. Check that real quick. Alright, yeah, so that basically has almost no impact. We're like here. Just double check. The following, so you guys sleep that night. If I could get a survival check from two of you.
Contest time.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
That is gonna be tough. Hold on, once D20 loads.
It's time for that natural 20, I assume.
No.
Nope. Okay.
She just doesn't have it in her. She's gone through a lot today.
She's covered in blue bruises and like bleeding and bandages, and she's like, "I'm okay. You can do this one, Siphon."
She's like, you got this, Siphon. I believe in you.
Now look.
You find a great place. You guys know you don't need to worry about keeping a watch this evening, and you guys settle in to a peaceful night's rest, awakening to a new day. You guys, Fluffy, you there, bud?
Do you need me to roll the D100?
You roll your D100, yes.
Hello?
Hey,
Can you
buddy.
hear me?
Yeah, if you can knock off another day's worth of rations and water and all that.
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Okay.
Are we gonna pretty much be there today at the hole?
Yes, it will be in this day that you arrive.
Okay, can we go ahead and burn the feather?
If you want to.
Oh, we don't need rations.
You're a few hours away from the place still, if you're headed to it.
Oh.
You can do
Okay.
it now, or you can wait till you're near. It's up to you.
What do you guys think?
What? What was the
doing?
question?
Do you want to go ahead and burn the feather, or do you want to wait till we're near where they are?
Let's get near.
Oh boy, we have free breakfast
We
today.
don't know if they're still there.
True.
Don't mark off rations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mark off rations?
We have breakfast.
You require no rations today.
I was like, fuck, undoes it.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me add rations back.
Do some reverse math.
Reverse math.
You mean subtraction. I don't know if anybody got that joke.
But in this case, we have to do addition, so it's just regular math.
Heck yeah. You guys, are you setting out that way?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
You want to burn the feather.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. It's only about 3 hours walk, before you start to draw near it.
Is there smoke still rising?
Yeah, smoke is still rising. You can see some people in the distance kind of milling about. It's pretty far off still, but yeah, you can see it. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. Pass me the feather. Whoever has it.
I assume.
Iggy has it.
I actually think John. Oh, does Ziggy have it? Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Hand me the feather,
Well.
please.
Why?
So I can burn it.
Are we making Big Man come?
Yeah.
But I like that feather.
We can get you another one.
Yeah, maybe. That's
I shall like hand it over. Okay.
But I just hold it in my hand and then just.
I have it in Iggy's bag called Feather to call Big Man.
I feel like that big is relative from Iggy's perspective.
Right.
He big boy.
Gawain's big from her perspective, but he is big. You burning it?
Yeah.
Okay, you burn it and kind of like wait for a second, and then you hear a. Then sand begins to whirl around you guys, and you hear a. And you see in like a small crater standing up is the man you saw. Dark, like duster, hat, like wide brimmed hat. You see his face kind of hidden by the shadow of the hat, except for his lower half, which is just stuck in a perpetual grimace. You see he's got his sun-beaten skin, and there's just like he's tall. He's like 6.5 feet tall, but there's just something. Just, you don't want to be in this man's way. You can see he's got iron on his hip. As he kind of
Hi,
steps
Big Man.
Oh no.
You called.
Stranger.
Yeah, we found the Scorpion Man.
Where is he?
Yeah. His goons are in that hole over there. You see where the smoke's coming from?
You watch his head snaps to the side, and you watch Hyacinth and Simon. Why don't you roll perception checks?
Oh, so. Jake, question.
What's up?
If I roll over 30 twice in one game for a perception check, is that a prereq for a feat?
No, because your perception check, you have advantage, you fucker.
Okay.
There kind of already is a fee for that, but it was whatever. Yeah, both of you pick this out. When you watch him turn, you see his eyes turn like golden. These like because they were just like dark, almost like predatory eyes. But you see like the irises turn golden and they seem to glow faintly, and you could swear for a moment a gap forms in like the dust that's kicked up by the wind above his head that vaguely takes the shape of a halo before it dissipates and the eyes return to another normal color. Looks like you found him. Good work. And he reaches into a pocket and ding, flips a coin over to you, Iggy. You catch it? Iggy?
I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it.
What was that? I'm sorry.
You catch the coin?
Yes.
Okay, you catch it. It's bigger than a normal coin, and it's made out of fucking gold. And he just ching, 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 starts walking towards the hole.
Do you need help?
He doesn't answer.
Guys, do you
I'm
want
gonna
to
back
walk
him
and, like,
up.
kick these guys' asses?
Yeah. It feels like he probably doesn't need help, but let's back him up.
Let's
Let's leave tattoo guy for him, right?
Yeah.
With some
Yeah.
collateral damage, you know.
Well, what if we watch them like kick their butts?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel right.
What do you mean?
Iggy, do you know what you're holding?
No. She looks at it. Is anything like interesting about it?
Roll
I
a
know-
history check.
All right. Big brain time. Big brain. Huge. Iggy nose. Knows all, sees all. 15.
15's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of oddities. You've traveled around, and you have not seen one of these coins since you like encountered a museum of coins in one of the many cities you visited. Steal from, yes. So you're not welcome in anymore. But you did see a lot of shit while you were in there stealing stuff. This is a Geminus coin. It was a coin that it was an early effort to kind of unify the currencies of Thessos by a group known as the Custodes Gemini, which I know you've heard about previously. But it is they've been out of use. I mean, they're a rarity nowadays, but they've been out of use for nearly 50 years. So it's weird that he's just walking around with one.
It kind of explained them, be like, yeah, I went to a museum, but it's kind of weird because this is like really fucking old, and
sorry, not 50 years, like 20 years.
Like it's still pretty old for a coin.
Yeah.
It's like kind of really old. Like
That's a whole goblin lifespan.
yeah, it's like older than me.
But it's worth 3 gold coins.
That's 300 gold.
But
That's
ching
300
ching 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 as he's just walking into the camp, and he like it's weird. He covers a lot of ground. This guy.
Yeah.
It's not really looking like he's walking hard.
I kind of just want to watch from a distance.
He's getting close now. You guys would have to run to catch up to him.
I'm running.
Okay, you rush up.
Yep.
Okay, are you going with him, Iggy? I think you were saying something like that.
Yeah, she'll keep up with him just to keep. She wants to see.
Okay, so you guys catch up like around the ridge to see him, and he's like walking, and there's like an encampment around it with like fortifications. You can see there's like 4 guys out there, and they're like, "Hey, who the fuck?" Boosh! As he like you barely see him move before he draws his gun, and it sounds like fucking artillery is going off as he fires it, and you watch as this guy's entire torso just disappears and limbs and a head fall to the ground, and he whips it around, and like literally like you don't like, and it like before anyone can even clear their weapons out of their holsters, he's boosh 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 the other 3. One of them gets hit on the side, and like his arm and just like half of his torso is gone, and he staggers for a second and then just falls back into the hole. And once you see the man ching 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 steps up to the hole and just jumps in.
Yeah.
Can she look over the edge of the hole?
And you hear screaming and explosions and wet sounds of bodies and organs falling apart.
I'm gonna grab Iggy and we're gonna feather fall in.
Okay. You lost track of him for about 20 seconds before you guys jumped down. He has already cleared, and like you jump down, and there's like a platform you land on. It's the first, like, because you can see as you look down, you can see that this is like some kind of sinkhole that has like that they've set like tiers around at multiple levels. This first level is filled with corpses, and like there's probably like 20-ish people, and like it is a horror fucking show. Organs, blood smeared across walls. You can see one guy had just like, it looked like he ripped a fucking a support beam out of a wall and just stabbed it through his torso, and he's like pinned to a wall hanging, literally like blood, like vomit and blood kind of coming out of his mouth. You hear deeper in.
Look at Hyacinth. You noticed his eyes, right?
I did. You saw that too?
Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but maybe you do. You know religion-y stuff.
Maybe. Can she roll a religion check? Is that a thing she can do? If not, then that's okay.
No, I'm thinking. Roll a religion check.
Really again. 15.
Really good.
So Halo, obviously that's That's attached to the concept of like angels. That's like a very like a common mainstay of angelic figures having halos. This guy doesn't really seem like an angel. Gotta be honest. He does not give you that vibe. So it's kind of like it's a weird.
He's a vengeful angel.
Well, even like because those are things. Vengeful angels are most certainly things. But even there's like a certain
Justice.
inhumanity, like ethereality to them. This is like very much a person, a fucking brutal killing machine, like chews fucking nails and like grew up like wrestling rattlesnakes person, but it's still a person. So you have no idea what the fuck is going on, but you know it's like not a thing that's normal in by any means. But following him down, you see it goes to a second floor.
Iggy, do you want to push in with me?
I just kind of want to watch from the outskirts. I mean, I can get in and out, but can you get in and out if they start attacking you?
I can get in and out. Can you get in and out?
Yeah, I can, but can you?
I can, but can you?
Yeah, I can teleport
Okay.
them.
So what are you
I
guys
can't-
doing?
I guess we're pushing deeper.
Okay. So you kind of climb, there's like stairs that lead down to this second area. This one's like a little bit wider. You can see there's some like actual natural cavernous parts there. And you can see, there's like a handful of cages in here. And around the floor, you can see these like monstrous looking two-headed dogs that have just been like absolutely torn apart. One of them, has like a head ripped off and then the bottom half is just missing. It's not like it's off to the side, it's just gone. And you see just like even more people just like it's a goddamn meat grinder. You see like one person who's like, you think it's a person, but you can't really tell because it's just like ground beef.
Is there any loot?
We'll get to that later. As you the third and final floor of this place. As you guys, are you pushing further in?
Might as well.
Might as well.
You see, in a particularly well armored man, whose like armor did nothing to stop this fucking bullet, just tore through his fucking chest, is just dead on the ground in the center of this place. You can see there's a forge off to the left. It looks to be workshop. You can see a female dwarf on the ground bleeding from the head. You can see that there's a young man, human man, in armor trying to put pressure on the wound and just kind of like not in a good place. And you can see the man with the gun holding another man at gunpoint. The man's like, you can see the other person he's holding at gunpoint, the bald man with the beard and the tattoo that you saw previously. He's like, no, I watched you die. I saw it. Like, and the guy with the gun says, "Raving won't stop me." As he cocks his gun. Now where are the others? I'm not telling you anything. I'm not gonna as he blows off his leg. And he kind of like walks over to him. That's the wrong answer. And you can see he's like just like in shock immediately. And then he's like, he takes his gun, blows off all of his limbs. And then the guy's like bleeding out, beginning to lose consciousness. He bends down, his hand begins to glow with radiant golden energy, and all of the limbs grow back. And then he cocks his gun again.
Oh no.
Now we can keep doing this as long as you want it to go. Look, I don't know. I swear. I'm telling the truth.
Insight?
Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna use human determination.
Do advantage, buddy. Hard to tell. This man was in shock seconds ago and is just like he is so out of like any normal.
Can I
frame of
throw a
reference.
health die on that?
It will not make a difference.
Can I make
Oh,
No. He kind of like hears him say that, the man with the gun, and he kind of nods. Yeah, I know. Boosh! And just fucking head into ground, blows a hole in the floor, and then immediately begins walking away. He glances over at you two, and he reaches into his duster, comes out with a black feather. He holds it out to you. You find another man with a scorpion tattoo like that. You tell me.
Are you gonna give me another feather?
Yeah, he's holding a feather out to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She'll take it. All right. Deal.
Yoink.
And then you watch as he steps forward. There's no sand in here, so you can see it. When black wings, about 60 feet wide, 30 on each side, stretch out from his back, and they flap, and he just shoots up into the sky. Gone
Bye.
in an instant.
All right. Well,
But you guys have this entire base to loot, and we will pick up on that moment at the start of next session.